What's up? What's up? What's up? Yo, if you here, you already know what it is. You already know what it is. All right. All right. So I'm doing another video on my YouTube thing. YouTube. I like, yeah, I'm having one of those moments. But anyway, some time ago, I went online and I bought me a stack of books because every now and then, when I'm reading books, I like to get it's like crack. I get this urge to want to read some old school stuff from back in the day. I read all the new school stuff. I got a lot of the new school. I read all that. But every now and then, I like to go online and I look for sales. And just see what they got out there. And sometimes I just have this urge to want to read some old school from back in the day stuff. Now, I haven't read every comic book that exists on the planet. I don't know who has. If you do, please let me know. Maybe there's a guy out there that says that, yes, I've read every comic book that's ever existed. Maybe he's in the Guinness Book of World Records or some shit. That's not my goal. So every now and then, I get the urge to want to just read some old school stuff, and I'll go on a web page and I'll look around and I'll see if anything's for sale. A lot of these books cost like $1. I always go with the lowest book, like in good condition, because I'm just buying it just to read it. I'm not buying it to resell it. I don't care. I'm not looking for any particular key issue. I'm just your regular average dude that just like to read comic books. That's it. That's all it is. That ain't nothing more, nothing less. No gimmicks. That's just me. Just straight up. I get the urge to want to read a book. I said, yo, I want to read some old school stuff. I said, yo, I haven't read it because when I started collecting comics, they were a quarter. I was born in '63. Told my age. And around 73, around 70, 71, 72, I started reading. And around 70, yeah, in 72, 73, I started collecting. And I had several collections and I gave them away. So I don't have the same old story that everybody got. Yo, my mom's threw out my comic books. I went to the army, I came back, my mom threw out my comic books. I went away to military school and I came back, my mom threw away my comic books. I went to the store to buy some cereal and I came back, my mom threw out my comic books. I don't have that story. I think I'm the rare dingbat that gave away his comic books at an early age. Just gave them away. I gave a large collection to the kid that lived across the street from me at the time. Peace out to Philip Hines. Philip, do you ever tell me what you did with those comic books I gave you? I gave him mad stuff back in the day. And then the first early collection I had, as I got older, I started getting into girls and chasing, girls and, messing around. Chicks will get you in trouble every time. And I, needed some dough, so I took in my box. I sold it to some comic book store way back then, regrettably. But I'll never do that again. Back here is about 20 years plus worth of comics that I've collected from, I'll say, India was, my daughter was born in 92. So I've been let's say my daughter was born in 92, she's 24. So let's do all that, plus maybe a year or two or so before that. So say like 89, 90. This collection goes back to 89, 90. I got books in there that are more than 20 years old. That's a definite. All right, without further ado, like I said, every now and then I get this urge to want to read some old school stuff, and I go online, I look, and I might be in my Hulk mood, I might be in my Thor mood, because growing up, Hulk and Thor was one of my super favorites. Spider-Man was everybody's favorite, and he was my favorite, but Hulk and Thor was my real super favorite. So let me show you let me just quick get this done before I'm wasting a lot of time, and let me just show you some of the cool stuff I got just shopping online. Okay, so here we go. We got that one. That's Hulk 152. No, nothing special. It's not in the greatest condition, but it's cool. Who will judge the Hulk? That's interesting. That's the Fantastic Four, Daredevil. I guess in this book they're gonna fight. 'Cause I haven't read these yet. I'm gonna get around to reading them. This reminds me of my mother too, who initially got me into reading comics. I used to always love to see that. She had stacks on her bed. She used to chill on her bed, eating the candy, whatever, and she would just be reading. her Archies, her Richie Riches, and she would have stacks. And that's me. I like I like to buy stacks of books. I like to sit down, bring out a stack on a Sunday or evening or Saturday evening when I'm chilling, I ain't doing nothing, and just glide through them like, you know, have all your favorite stuff. This is Hulk 154. I picked that up online. And apparently he's fighting the Ant-Man here and the giant rat. So I think that Hulk got shrunk down to Ant-Man's size when he's fighting a rat. And I bought that. I didn't buy them in any particular order. I'll look at the cover. The cover might interest me, and I might buy it. So Hulk fighting a rat, I like to see that, because if you grew up like I did in the hood, imagine with the rats and the roaches you had in your house. I grew up rats and bugs. I ain't gonna lie, you know, grew up, you know, rough. I would have liked to have a miniature Hulk. Say, oh, there's a rat in here. Could you shrink down and just knock it out, you know? All right, Hulk 157, having a little battle with the Rhino there. I guess he's going to fight the Rhino. I like this cover because Hulk's fighting a Rhino and he's helping a brother out. And these days, with the shit that's going on out there, come in. Oh, we have a special guest. Oh, my wife. Of course. Well, it's fine. You can interrupt my videos. I don't care. There's no editing, no cutting. You can just come on in. You want to come in and be in this? She's interrupting my show to show me that she's working on a scarf. My wife makes scarves, by the way, and if you need a scarf, your neck is cold, the next video I'll let Jenny come on and show you how she makes scarves, but I don't think that's going to happen. It looks good, though. I like the pattern. Yeah. All right, baby, let me get back to work. I love it. See, that's the kind of that's the kind of shit spontaneity, you know? You never know who's going to drop in. You never know. And I like, if you want to be a guest on my channel, hit me up. Maybe come through. We'll talk comics. We'll discuss. You know, nothing. You know, here we got Hulk 164. And he's battling Captain Omen and the Unhuman Hordes. Ooh, wee! Look at that. Look at that. I like, and this guy. I don't know who this artist is, but when I was a kid growing up, I liked the way this guy drew Hulk, because this was the way I used to draw Hulk when I was a kid first. Before Sal Buscema used to rock him out. And John Byrne and Gil Kane, they used to rock them, and not. I like the way Jack Kirby drew Hulk, but I like the way this guy drew Hulk back in the day. I really enjoyed this the way he drew, because this is the way I used to draw when I was a kid. Hulk 167, right there. Is it going in? There you go. Hulk 167. It's a nice one. Like he's fighting MODOK. I think his name is MODOK. You know, weird name. Whose son? What parent names their son MODOK? That's not good. Okay. Hulk 168. Pow! He's fighting, battling the Harpy. The Harpy. And she's green also. She has super rays that come out her hand. That's always like the coolest thing to draw too as a kid. You draw a superhero and get this energy rays coming out their hand. It's crazy. Hulk 169. I bought this one because he's fighting that cool monster with the two heads. Instead of two heads side by side, he got two heads on top of each other. Which is always like, Dad, that's a cool monster. I wish I had made him up. That's pretty cool too. Hulk 171. Well, you can't beat that one. That's a good one. He's fighting the Rhino and the Abomination. And that's cool. And it's that guy that draws Hulk the way I like he draws Hulk. Then you got Hulk 179. And I guess this guy's called the Missing Link, because that's what it says at the bottom, the Missing Link. And that's, 25 cents. And here's Hulk, and he's battling the Living Shadow. Hulk 184. Hulk 184 battles the Living Shadow. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Hulk 188 fighting a dude with an enormous head. And I guess he's called, this guy is called the Gremlin. The Gremlin. Okay. I would have named something with that large, super incredible head of his, but the Gremlin it is. This is Hulk 189. Hulk 189. That's pretty cool. He's messing with the Mole Man. You know the Mole Man ain't no joke, because old man come take your whole city down, you know. Hulk 255. I was on a kick to collect as many battles between Thor and the Hulk, and that's what this was about. I collected a lot of books, as many as I could online. So I wanted to see all the battles between Hulk and the Thor, and how many Hulk won, how many Thor won. So I went online and I bought a whole bunch of these, and this is one of them I bought. And this was another one I bought, an old school one, like I said, in horrible shape. And I bought it from this company right here. Can you see that? MyComicShop.com. That company, big up to MyComicShop.com. It's an old Thor. It's probably 12 cents. I think it's early battle with Hulk and Thor, maybe the first battle. It's in bad shape. There's a little piece missing there, but like I said, I didn't buy it for resale. I bought it for nostalgia. It was only, I think it was only a couple of bucks, so it's okay with that. Well, 178. He's fighting the Abomination again. Again, these are the Thor joints, and there's the Stranger, Stranger right there. Hulk 182. Ooh. No, Thor 182. Duh, blooper mistake. But we ain't doing this video over again. Mistakes are allowed. This is guerrilla video. I'm not editing. No fancy tricks. No magic lighting. No special effects. We do this like regular people. We do it like brooded. Do it. Do it. Thor. Messing around with Doom. That's going to be a good one to read. Thor 186. Alright? 186. Let me get in, because every time I'm turning my head. Thor 187. Fighting his father. How many of you guys have been through that? I never had a fight with my dad. I don't think I ever would. But at this point in life, I could probably take him. Thor 191. Okay, Thor 191. Fights Loki. Thor 201. Bought that. Alright, you know. Never read it before. You know. Thor 202. Thor 202. He's fighting living, is that Ego Prime. Ego Prime. And I like the artwork. Oh man, this is when Sal Buscema would do the great cover. I loved the way Sal Buscema used to draw Thor. He was my favorite, man. And almost coming to the end, we got Thor 205. Pick that up. Pretty nice, right? Gil Kane, another one of my favorite artists. Gil Kane, Sal Buscema, John Buscema, George Perez, John Byrne, Jack Kirby. I got a lot of artists, but those were a couple of favorites. I don't even know why I'm saying that. Oh, here's one. Thor 385 with another battle between him and the Hulk. And I have a whole bunch of other ones, but I'm not gonna get into those. But there's two or three of the ones I bought because I was on a kick. I went in online and I checked out a list of every battle between Hulk and Thor. Got the list and bought them one by one. And I bought them all. And I read them, and it's good. It's back and forth. Sometimes Thor whips his ass, and sometimes Hulk whips Thor's ass. Because if breaking my house, I'm going to have to kick his ass. So sometimes Thor kicks Hulk's ass, and sometimes Hulk kicks Thor's ass, and sometimes Thor kicks Hulk's ass. But if they break into my house, I'm going to have to kick their ass. So with that being said, we're out. That was all. I was going to do a short one, show you just a couple of little stuff I bought. But as I said, every now and then I get this urge. Who's know what it'll be next time? I know I would like to get a lot of those old Spider-Mans from back in the day, where John Romita had drew him. Those were some great issues. So from Click C for Comics, I'm Tony. And I hope you tune in to all my friends and out there that I've told about the site. I hope you go and check it out and sub me, like me, and view me. And let's do this together. And like I said, if you're ever interested in being here with me and showing off anything you might have bought or got, you can go to the group You can go to the Click See for Comics group page on Facebook, and you could post up things that you've bought out there and talk about that. And if you ever really want to get brave and come here and shoot something with me on a weekend, we can set up a plan. Come and sit with me for a little while and hang. Come on, you're invited. This is not all about me. You come and hang out with me and look at the collection and do what you want to do. So, if you're watching this, you already know what it was. Click C for Comics. I'm out. And with that being said, collectors assemble. Peace. Yeah.